All right. Welcome to the channel, and I am shooting a quick video for Racer X. I'm really sorry that you got in a bike accident. It's tough as it is. I appreciate that you watch all the videos. That's pretty cool. And yes, the reason for the channel is to make sure you don't waste your money or you don't throw your money away. In regards to that, you mentioned a battery that is made in US. I forgot the name of it. You mentioned it on the message in the channel, but I'm not familiar with that company, so you would have to kind of like elaborate. Maybe shoot me a link and see. Hold on a second. Let me turn off my save mode. Oh man, I hate save mode. Let me see. I'm gonna turn that off. Where did it go? Bear with me, guys. I am going to turn that off. Okay. Am I still on? Sure am. All right, so I turned it off. Now, so please send me a link. I'm gonna check that company and see if it's worth anything. I believe, since you believe it or you trust the web, it is legit, and they do a great job. However, not to forget that China is pretty much the top notch on making batteries, and they make a bunch of it. Like I said, my battery is being produced or assembled, or whatever you want to call it. 72 volt, 40 amp. I wouldn't do anything less than 40 amp because I am in New York City. I am in Staten Island, so if you ever want to do a ride along, man, dude, more than welcome. Just hit me up and we're going to go for a trip. Right now, I don't have the 72 volts. I got a crappy thing, the 48 volt battery, and I haven't really test drive it or see the range that I can get on it, but it's not good. So it is a disaster, I might say, for this bike. As a matter of fact, speaking of the bike, take a quick look. Boom, beautiful. She's sitting and relaxing, and that's how it is right now. Nice seat setup, and it's really tall enough, and it works for me very well. It suits my height, and it works great. So it was a good modification. D&M shocks in the back, KKE forks in the front. 4-piston hydraulic brakes, 5,000 watt motor. So let's say I'm putting that 72 volt 40 amp battery at 100 amps. I can't do 100, I can do 80, but let's say hypothetically 100 at 72 volt. That's 7,200 watts. So a little bit too much for the for the motor. So I'm keeping at 80. I'm not gonna do the math right now, but it's plenty. It's good enough. At 48 volt, it sucks. I'm hoping at 60, whoever is doing that build at 60 volt, it's might be okay, but 72 is the magic number, is the sweet spot. And again, X Racer or Racer X, is it Racer X? The Racer X, I believe. I'm sorry you got in an accident, bro. I hope you were wearing gear, and the way you wrote it in the message, it wasn't really a thing that was pleasant. So I hope you get well soon, and make sure you wear your gear all the time. It's like wearing a condom, you know what I mean? Investment for future. Moving on alone. So, I mean, the bike is beautiful. There's no way that you're gonna have a doubt, and you're not gonna have people turning their heads and asking you, what the hell is that? I get it all the time. People just stare. They don't ask because they're scared. I mean, I'm a 250-pound dude, and I guess I'm riding on a bike with a helmet. They're already fucking scared as it is. So it is what it is. But please send me a link for that battery. And again, let's not forget that China is like the top-notch producer of batteries. Now, you do have the eight grade batteries, which aren't, look at this guy. This is what I get, which aren't really maybe that great. I wasn't really taking a chance for $1,300 on the battery, because I mean I could get a grade battery 40 amp at about 900 or so, with shipping, handling, and U.S. customs and taxes and this and that and all that good stuff. Pretty much door-to-door delivery. But I did not want to invest all that money in a bike that is going to have a problem with the battery. So that's not my goal. I assume that's not anybody's goal. So they do want to get the battery. I would suggest to everybody, please get yourself a name brand battery like Panasonic, LG, Sony, and usually China does LG for some reason. They say Panasonic is extremely hard to get, and this is the issue I had with this supplier, that she said that they are in a back order with Panasonic cells, which means only means that the battery is at high demand, which also means that the battery is really good. So I can't wait for this beast to wake up and definitely do a test drive or test ride for you guys, and you can judge for yourself how good it is. We'll do a wrench test, we'll do speed test, we'll do a lot of things. Again, I'm at about 250 pounds. The bike I have not weighed it, but minimum 100 pounds. That's minimum. The frame is heavy. The motor, man, is extremely heavy, but that's good. That's really good. Again, Racer X, if you can send me that link, I will research the company. I got a few plugs here and there. I can see if they're legit, if they don't have any consumer affair complaints. Again, I'm extremely happy the way the build came out. The front light or front lamp, God, I built it for show. To be honest with you, I built it for show. It is not a great lamp that is going to light up the entire street or sidewalk or whatever you're doing. But I do have one that I can replace this with. So we can go with that. If I am a hardcore rider, I will replace it, and it might not look retro, but it will look futuristic, if I can use that word, and I'm still gonna love it. I'm not really extremely excited about the build right now. I mean, I've built lots of bikes. I've built lots of, I've done lots of projects, and my excitement is limited. But that's only because I have not discovered or experienced the thrill of 72-volt battery. I mean, I've seen people going 50 miles an hour. I mean, that is epic. That is just ridiculous speed, and I love it. I'm looking forward to it. However, I'm not going to go nuts with it. Again, with the battery, you gotta let me know what's up. Okay, I definitely appreciate that you watching all these videos. That I'm not shooting this for nonsense or no reason whatsoever. But if I you know what, even if you were, let's say, 5'5" or 5'6" feet tall, I'll still do the math for the seat, because it is just so sweet and so nice and so it just makes the bike look really ballsy. You know what I mean? Again, another word that I hope I can use properly. And definitely the kill switch. I did not install the ignition. I mean, I installed the ignition switch, but I do not use it. That's my kill switch. I do have the motorcycle tail light. I do have the Harley Davidson headlight. I do have the horn. I do have the motorcycle wheels, 19-inch. The tires are pretty much on road, so I have no resistance whatsoever. And you guys got to think about that the tires off-road will give you lots of resistance. Now, we would ask yourself, why did I use on-road tires? Now, here's the thing. The motor is 3.5 T turn winding motor. It's not supposed to give me a torque. Now with 72 volt, everything is going to give you a torque. The reality is where's your top speed? So at let's say 5T motor, your speed is going to be pretty much 45, maximum 50. But a great torque. Do I like torque? Yes, I do. Am I going to use the torque? You know what? Not really. There's a thing. If I really want to go back or go into a torquey motor, brushless at 72 volts, I would not hesitate to buy a different motor from China, which most likely 99.9% I will order in future a motor at 5T for a great torque. Right now I am in Staten Island, which there's lots of ways to go off-road, which is epic. I appreciate it when, let me see, I was actually building the bike when I was already in Staten Island, which if anybody familiar with Five Boroughs, Staten Island is hilly and it's got lots of area of off-road. If I was in Brooklyn, there would be no way to go off-road. So I'm kind of like in the middle of the picky side. I could do either or, but my goal in reality is to do on-road riding. I'm going for a top speed. So if your taste is off-road, I would definitely go with 5T torque motor. You'll be extremely happy. However, here's the thing: you will abuse your battery regardless. You will sit on a twist throttle or thumb throttle or half a thumb throttle or half a twist. I do have a thumb throttle. I love it. Now you would ask me a question, why do I love it? Well, I love it because I don't have to keep my hand twisted all day long, which kind of sucks. I don't have cruise control. Some people do. If you do, that's cool. But usually it goes at walking pace. So it's not really a suitable situation because you walk at about 6 miles an hour. So after saying that, I don't like half twist throttle because it's just awkward, And in regards to a lower in New York City, you really can't have a twist throttle, whether it's half or twist or full twist. You're allowed to have a thumb throttle, and you are allowed to only keep it at 25 miles an hour. Now here's the thing, with this computer and this controller, you can keep at 25 miles an hour. You can limit it. You don't have to cut wires, you don't have to solder anything, you don't have to do anything. All you have to go to the computer and put your code 1801. That's what they are, not from Subaton, from any other controller. It's 1801. The controller speedometer and that good stuff. The color controller, KSC1, something like that. That's 1801 code, and the other one is 4 zeros. So you go over there, you can bring it down over to 25 miles an hour if there was a cop to really mess with you. Now, don't forget one thing. If you are doing 50, 60 miles an hour, you will get pulled over and you're going to get your ass chewed. And the question is, how nice are you to the person or to the officer that you get pulled over? From my experience, that when I got pulled over, I was always extremely nice, professional, and always comply with all the requests. And the cop at the end of the day was, you know what? It's a cool build. I love it. Now, this is in regards to my other bike that was doing about 36 miles an hour, and I got yanked once on Brooklyn Bridge, and the cop was cool. But again, always pay respect. I don't care about the Black Lives Matter. I don't care about the crazy things. Oh, there's my friend. What's up, Papa? Want to say hello to the tape, video, whatever? I guess you do. Can you get off the table, please? Can you get off the tape? Get off the table. Get off. Get off. Get off. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. He's got a diaper because he's a little bitch. Anyway, so if you're always nice, if you're professional, and You don't have to answer any questions, but I'm saying is just be respectful. That's all it comes down to. Okay. Again, I need that link for the company that you are mentioning, RacerX, and I definitely look into it. Again, I think China is the cheapest way to go, is the best way to go, if you pay for the best quality. Okay, if you pay for A grade battery, um, uh, God, I can't speak on it because I've never got one. Oh no, I actually did. I got off-brand battery for my 1,000 watt bike, and it performed great. That's the battery I have in right now. It performed great. I can do a test run on this battery and see how it goes. I got two batteries. I can parallel it together, and boom, I have a couple of days off, so I can go with that and see how it goes. I mean, guys, come on, guys, come on, look at this. This bike is so fucking sexy. It's ridiculous. Look at that. You just want to sit on it.